Who's Papa Dog Sucker? Some fuckboy ass nigga. I once slapped a boy when I was in middle school with my pizza because he was trying to grab it off me at lunch. Like, nigga, let me eat my food in peace, bro. If you grew up in the city and you were in a... That's why even, like, here's the thing, guys. My plan, when I have a child in the future, children, I hopefully will be able to provide a nice neighborhood with a large home. That way they, you know, grow up in a... You know, they just grow up free and able to, you know, do their own thing and stuff, privacy and whatnot. I think that's all very integral to raising children. But I'm going to, at least for, I don't know, maybe for a long time, maybe for a little bit of time, I'm going to send them to a ratchet ass school because they need a little bit of street in them, I feel. That's a fucking massive criteria. It's important to know how to handle yourself in urban situations. So we live in a nice neighborhood, live in a nice house, send them to a fucking school that, send them, there used to be a school called Ditmas around here. And Ditmas, man, used to have some rough sock 'em, bop 'em niggas over there. Shellbank, that was a rough ass school. Bro, dogs, my mom pulled me out of Shellbank. And I used to fight so many niggas back then, bro. What was that, 6th grade? That was 6th grade, I think. Yeah, I was only there for 1 year. And it was the year that well, all my friends who were in my public school, they all went with me because, you know, it's kind of like zones. So since we all live in the same area, we all wound up going to the same school. And man, I used to get in so much trouble with niggas, bro. I'd be fighting like every week over there. It was ridiculous. I used to be getting mixed into it, bro. I was getting jumped after school. The shit was crazy. I used to be kind of wild with the shit, man. But I would talk crazy too. You know, I would kind of mess around a little bit too much. I would make jokes. You see how I'm kind of a clown nigga right now? It used to be kind of pushed to an extreme back in the day. So I would kind of warrant some of these ass whoopings. But, you know, then we retaliate and we whip these niggas' asses, bro. It was crazy. I used to have a dude named Jabari that used to roll with me, bro. And this dude was such a slugger. Oh my God, and there's a dude named Chad. Oh, Chad was the leader of the bunch. And that nigga Chad, he was a fucking hero. I used to follow Chad to the end of the world. And Chad was like, yo, you my general, bro. I'm like, yes, nigga. Oh man, Shellbank. What a, my nigga Lil Mew too. He used to be, oh my God, man. So many memories when I think back to junior high school, dogs. Was Chad white? No, he was black. What's the craziest fight you've ever been in? From Luke Bomber? Oh, man. There used to be this dude called Jerry Butler. And this was back in the 4th grade. I mean, yeah, that was like it was a lot of lead up to that fight. There was a lot of shit talk going back and forth. And in those days, being called gay was like the ultimate insult. So I wasn't having that shit. And the dude, oh, this nigga's gay, bro. This nigga's a faggot, bro. And you know, that's how niggas would always talk back. And so it was like, okay, well, I'm gonna fuck this nigga up. So I was really compulsive at that point. You know, like he was getting under my skin. He was talking a lot of shit, and I didn't say anything to him or anything about him, but he just had like a chip on his shoulder about me or whatever. So at one point, the lunchroom was downstairs. So if you were in the schoolyard, you had to walk down like this long flight of stairs to get to the lunchroom. So at one point, while we were all walking down, this dude Jerry was just talking shit in the fucking schoolyard, and I heard him, and he was talking it to the girls. That's the thing that pissed me off the most. And he said it to this one girl called Ashley that I really liked. She had nice ass hair and legs, bro. Her legs were fucking fine, bro. And this is back and forth. But you know, back then I didn't even know what the fuck. I was just looking at it. I think that's the first time I ever really started to like get attracted to girls too. So it kind of made it even worse. That's why I was so angry back then, because it was like, bro, I'm starting to get attracted to girls, and this nigga's talking shit about me to the girls. Now I gotta do something. So he was walking with Ashley down the fucking steps, and so my crazy ass, I rolled up behind him, and oh my God, I swear, I think the spirit of fucking Andre the Giant got into me, because I hit that nigga with such a powerful clothesline. I've never, like, you know the funny movies, or like, you know, the comedy skits where you see someone roll down the stairs like, whoa, like a cartoon or something. I hit him so hard with that clothesline. He did that shit in the fucking stairwell. The nigga rolled, and it was in the middle of the stairs, so he didn't roll too long, but he caught some blows. He got fucked up. And so when I did that to him, the nigga, he got, what the fuck? Yo, you wanna do this right now? He came up the stairs, right? Took off his shirt and shit, and we just started, boom, just. I was, bro, oh my God, dog, I just saw red. There was nothing left, man. Dude, I don't even know, man. But all I remember by the end of that shit is that we were both bloody and the teacher, what the fuck is going on? Oh my god. Fuck this nigga, man. Dude, you know them fights? There's no coordination. It's just, that's the shit that, oh my god, that shit was crazy. And yo, of course there was a crowd. Everyone now hearing the teacher yelling, hearing us go at it, and the stairwell had nobody. Ashley was just, oh my god. This shit was crazy. And everybody rushed the stairs. And now the teacher can't even get us split up because all the other students are coming in watching. And they're all pushing us. Oh my god. It was the craziest fucking... That was definitely one of the most insane fights I've ever had. Like, it's not like... It's when I was younger, too. It's not like really... I guess since you was young, you can't really consider that, like, you know, like I didn't, it's not when I was an adult, you know what I'm saying? But I just remember it being so intense. And I specifically remember just seeing red, bro. I just fucking, you know, like that's how it is sometimes, man. Some people, when they fight, they're like organized and they're concise, able to like plan their movements out and like, you know, dodge and shit. And some people, they just fucking snap. I don't know how I would be nowadays. I haven't had a fight in a very long time, but back then it was just blank and then wake up later. Dogs. After that, me and Jerry were cool as fuck. Me and Jerry were cool as shit. We were like, yo, like eventually we just started talking, man. And yeah, I'll never forget that shit. I don't even think they called my mom. I don't think they called my mom. We were yo, I was bleeding, bro. He was bleeding, man. And it was just like, yo, you guys are gonna sit here and talk about this shit right now. And there was a black teacher that came to us, and he like really, he made us kind of counsel it out, bro. That was a cool dude, man. Mom's never found out. Oh man, so, yeah. So that's the memory that I can think of. Crazy. So I had a couple of them, but I mean, yeah, that one was just like, damn. I legit can't remember any of the crazy fights from the first person. It's crazy. Though, yeah, I know, like, I realize, like, that's how it is, because it's thanks to the fight or flight thing, where it's like the survival thing is turned on, and some people, they just blank out when that happens, man. I blanked out. It just, well, but niggas were like, from that day on, bro, they used to have this chant. They used to have this fucking chant, bro, and oh my god, I cannot forget, because Jerry was kind of like the Gary Oak of the shit, and I was like the Ash Ketchum. And after we fought, man, and everyone witnessed that shit, and it was so intense, shirt off and all that shit. Everyone used to, like, whenever me and Jerry came around, bro, they'd be like, "What's my name? Jerry Butler." Oh man, this is such a classic, man. Like, what's my name? Jerry Butler. And then when I came around, they used to say something to me too. I don't know why I can remember Jerry's, but I can't remember what they said to me. What was that chant they said? The shit was bad. I always, Jerry Butler's it just rolls off Jerry Butler. Like, it just rolls off the tongue. But mine, it was like more forced, so it didn't really stick as much. But they used to be like, yo, there goes, because you know, they used to call me, like, my name is Desmond Daniel Amofa, but I just went by Daniel when I was younger. So they used to, I can't remember. If I can remember, I'll tell you guys. But right now, I'm drawing a blank. Classic moments, man. That's stuff that's stuff you can't make up, dogs. It literally just came together. And I never got with Ashley either. She was so fucking scared of both of us after that shit. I guess it was very visceral because she saw like the savagery in person. Well, I guess, you know, as a young child, you would be scared too. It'd be like, these motherfuckers are crazy. So nobody got the girl. No one got the girl, Jerry. If this nigga Jerry Butler ever sees this shit, bro. Yo, we gotta catch up. There's another nigga named Carl. I don't remember his last name, but Carl from PS 139, bro. That nigga. Oh, I shouldn't probably say the school, but man, there was some good rivals I've had in the past. The memories. Oh my god, I got jumped in the front of the library at PS 139 by this nigga's goons, bro. They were beating the shit out of me. It was so crazy.
I spin a nigga block and then I double back. Them niggas know me like that house on the dead end. Boy, that's the trap that we used to make bread in.